point of the mountain, Utah. Like, this place is unbelievable. On a micro level, this place is a 300-foot tall gravel pile. On a macro level, this place is a perfect anomaly in the Salt Lake Valley. You've got the Wasatch Range immediately to the east, huge mountain range. You've got the Great Salt Lake to the north, and you've got this beautiful constriction in this uniform valley. To the person driving on I-15, driving by, it's legit just a 300-foot gravel pile. They're mining gravel right behind us. To us, it's the perfect wave. Like, this is the perfect surf spot. This is the perfect place to go flying on a daily basis. Sure. First flight was in a cow pasture in Wisconsin and just an alfalfa field. And it was interesting to me that you could go to the top of this 20-30 foot hill, put this thing on your back, start walking, then running down the hill, and suddenly you're floating above the hill, and you're floating 10 feet above the hill, and suddenly 100 yards just went by, and then you come to rest at the bottom of the hill at the end of the field. It was like magic from the beginning.
Since like about 38 years, started the fall of '73. You know, we were in Hawaii and they already had Ground Skimmer magazine out, and you could see like a lot of manufacturers in the magazine. So to me, it seemed like, wow. I mean, it was in the beginning in Hawaii, but I felt like, wow, I mean, it was like already established. Wow, this has been going on in the mainland. You know, we're out here in Hawaii, middle Pacific Ocean, not really aware. And also Bob Wills came over, my brother read a newspaper article about him. And we're just like, wow, you know, wow, what an idea just to jump off a hill, you know. And he was saying some people even had bamboo and plastic, but I don't know what he had at that time, but we're just like, yeah, we could do that.
John Lindberg is an enigma, and it's funny. As long as I've been in this sport, I'll travel to other places, and I'll mention that I'm from Utah, and people invariably ask me, "Is that guy, that John guy, is he still around?"
Yeah, so that was hard. So when I moved to Utah, you could just fly in the morning and fly in the afternoon. So you know, you just get it like I'm like flown out. I already had like a couple hours by 9 o'clock. You know, I mean, how many more wingovers do I need to do, really? You know, so. Yeah.
He's been after this 35 years, and he comes out to the gravel pile every day.
Anyway, yeah, so I came out here and got a job selling cars, and it just clicked. The schedule that they had and everything. It just actually started making money and could buy new gliders and get new harnesses. It was, so I just stayed, you know.
I remember seeing a picture of him in the late 70s, and he's got a big boombox like strapped to the wires of the glider.
Oh yeah, I've always flown with music for the most part. Even pretty much right off the bat, you know, you have a radio strapped on or the first cassette player. Now of course I have an iPod, which is so nice because you don't have to flip the cassette over. So much better than a radio, no commercials, and flipping channels. And then like in the wintertime, the cassette would freeze up, you know, or if you get at altitude, you know, over 10, 11, 12, even 9,000 feet sometimes, the cassette player just wouldn't go. You'd have to, you know, and then you'd have to go to the radio. But yeah, with the iPod, it's just totally as is. It's just totally like, you don't even worry about having crap music. You just go and it seems like when you turn the music on, it's like, you're just like, it's there, you're like in the zone. It's like, it's like a computer. It's just kind of...
Music has always been a part of his experience. You know he's having a good time when you hear him singing.
Of course, you know, I have like the music and playing with the music like really kind of adds to it. So you're kind of like at one with nature. You know, it's just like a good way of relieving stress, and it seems like it keeps you young and active, and it's like it gets you up in the morning. You know. You know, I just like the consistency of flying early in the morning and the smoothness and the texture. Yeah, it reminds me of coastal flying, like I'm free. I'm just like free and just right there with nature.
I'm so thankful that humans have been creative enough to come up with ways to enable us to have this experience. In my mind, it is the most magical experience somebody can have, you know, and the reason, you know, not only is it flying, but it's true interaction with your environment. You have this fabric organic wing, which is attached to a fabric organic harness, which you're hanging in, and then you feel the input that the environment gives to your wing and you react accordingly. And by moving your body, that moves the glider and steers you through the sky. What could be more sensorial and more interactive than that? And the fact that we get to be like a bird and we get to walk off a mountain and alight by running a little bit and slowing our wings down, it is bird-like. There could be nothing more.
Well, I used to live to fly, but now I fly to live. But yeah, you know, like it's a balance. You know, you look for the balance.
Because we have these shared experiences, and because we have this shared endeavor, you know, it creates a great sense of community. The other thing that I'm always drawn to is the incredible cast of characters that make up this sport. You get people literally from all corners of the globe, from all walks of life, and they usually the common thread that they have is this very simple joy for the experience, a very simple joy for life. They're some of the most amazing people I've ever met because they kind of get it. They kind of understand. You know, nothing needs to be too serious, and we're all lucky to get to have this experience. They tend to not overthink it.